Hello, Shemai, and welcome back to the Director of Football Challenge. And today we are approaching the end of the season with a game against Manchester City. This will probably be the penultimate episode of the season, with only a handful of games left to play after this. And since our disappointing EFL Cup final defeat, there hasn't really been much to cheer about. We did lose 3-1 to Burnley at home, and they're in the relegation zone, and at this point I really started to worry. We were dropping dangerously near the relegation zone, but following that, 2 victories on the bounce. Borja Baston scored to help us beat Hull 2-0. Michael Laudrup not having the best of times at Hull. He's still one from bottom of the table, only Reading below them. And we beat Norwich 1-0, a fantastic defensive display from certain players, and Borja Baston has scored scored a goal in 3 games in a row, which I was very happy with. And then we went back to our goal drought, drawing 0-0 against Everton, which wasn't really that bad, and then losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace. All was going well. The game plan was working out fantastically until Pedro Pereira got sent off with half an hour to go, and then we were always going to be up against it from then. So there's just 5 games left to play in the season, and the table doesn't look very pretty. We're currently 5 points above the relegation zone with a game in hand over most teams. That game in hand is against Spurs, so it's not going to be the easiest. It would be nice to get a couple of victories just to take us over that 40-point mark and keep us safe. I'm still confident we'll be safe because we've still got Reading to play, and that is, well, hopefully a guaranteed 3 points, which will take us close to the 40-point mark. Since his little burst of goals, Borja Baston hasn't been playing the best, and against a team like Man City, it's going to be very, very tough. They are second in the table. They do have a chance of getting the title because they've got 3 games in hand over Arsenal, which is quite a lot, really. They could go top, actually, if they win all of those games in hand. So they do have a chance to win the title, so we're going to be coming up against a very, very good Manchester City side today. And the team, we've gone back to we've actually tweaked the 4-3-2-1 and made it a 4-3-2-1 defensive by putting Jack Cork in front of the back just to give them a little bit of, like a shield, to give a bit of cover. And you can see it's worked out very well. We started it in the Burnley game, which didn't work out well there. But since then, we've only conceded 1 goal. So it has worked out very well defensively, but attackingly, we're still struggling. Joshua Noma is going to be out for a few weeks after this. He's getting an injection for today's game. And we have suffered a couple of injuries. Federico Fernandez is out for 5 to 7 weeks. He was out for 2 to 3 months, so he's probably going to miss the rest of the season. And Leroy Fer is out for another week, so he'll probably miss the next couple of games as well. So here's the team for today then, guys. Fabianski in goals. Kyle Norton gets back in the team because of the suspended Pedro Pereira. He's alongside Bruno, Alfie Mawson and Stephen Kingsley. Jack Cork as the holding midfielder. Tom Carroll, Yaya Toure as the 2 more advanced midfielders. Gylfi Sigurdsson and Joshua Anoma behind the striker, who we stick with Borja Baston today. We are at 10-1 to win today. No surprises there. Man City, who are actually in very, very good form, and they're very close to the title as well. 3 games they're having a hand over Arsenal. If they win them, they'll go top. Chances are they'll probably win the title if they win those 3 games in hand. But we're just looking for a point today. We've come to park the bus. We're coming on defensive. No surprises there. No one really suspect anything different from us. With someone like Federico Fernandez missing, it is slightly tougher because the 2 defenders we've got haven't had any experience of a partnership, really. Well, they have the last couple of games, last few games even, because of the absence of Federico Fernandez. And they've done all right. They've done fairly well, to be fair to them. So it's just whether they can, against the firepower of Aguero and the likes. And that was a very, very close shot. I was completely out of it then, just watching the game. Griezmann with a corner in. It's floated in. It's headed away. Sigurdsson might get there. He doesn't. I think it was Yaya Toure with that block just now. He's been playing very well for us all season, to be fair. He has been very... Oh, Serge Gnabry is playing for Man City. I didn't even realise. I need to pay more attention to who's playing for the opposition team. It's a corner in from De Bruyne. It's whipped in, and it's a fantastic save from Fabianski, I must say. That was a bullet header, and he's managed to get the save off. It's another corner. It comes in again. It's headed away. I'm not sure if that's... No, it's a Man City throw. The attack is still on. but we're coping so far. We're almost at half time. I say that, we're probably going to score now. De Bruyne with the free kick, whipped in. It's headed away. It's with Glyndwr. What can he do? He's going to take it into the box, goes across goal, and Fabianski is there to collect it. I'm not sure if this is the end. Yeah, that's the end of the highlight. We approach half time now, and it's 0-0. This is exactly the game plan. This is how it went against Crystal Palace as well. We stuck to our game plan very well, and then kind of like lost our way a bit in the second half, especially after the red card. But we've got to half time 0-0. We haven't had a shot on target, but I didn't really expect to have much attacking play from us. Griezmann's on the attack straight from the kickoff. Aguero strikes it and he scored. I was singing the praises of the defence there, and from our own kickoff, we conceded after 25 seconds. He scored 43 goals this season, Aguero, so he's having a fairly good season, I think it's fair to say. De Bruyne gives it to Aguero, he's got too much space, he fires it, and it goes into the top right-hand corner. Fabianski is always going to be struggling to save that one. And we're at 60 minutes now, and it's the point where there's not really... It's hard to go attacking against a team like Man City because we're just going to get punished. There's a chance here though. Sigurdsson whips the ball in. Not quite get there. Borja back out to Sigurdsson. What can he do? Can he put it into the box? He does. It's flicked on. And Bruno at the back post, I think it was. What a chance that was to... It was basically a tap-in and he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. We're going to change it up a bit. We'll bring off Joshua Noma for Andre Horta. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. And we'll see what he can do. Let's stick him on attack to give Borja Baston a bit of support. And come last 15 minutes, we're going to switch to attack. We're only 1 goal down. It's not the end of the world. We go into the last 15 minutes. We're going to switch to attacking. We'll up the tempo and get some more closing down. Try not to retain possession and we'll just go in for it. We'll go for the game. Who else can come on? We're going to bring off Tom Carroll for Tomislav Gomelt and put him on as an advanced playmaker as well. And just go for the game. We may as well chase it now. There's no point sitting back and losing the game 1-0. We've got 10 minutes to go to make an opportunity. I say 10 minutes. There's a chance here though. Norton with a long throw. It goes in. It's flicked on, but Nasri's got it now. A player who's left Man City in real life. Gomelt wins it back. It's not played very well by... Oh no, and Aguero's in. He's in on goal. He's not going to miss that. Oh, apparently he is. He is going to miss that. There was a great opportunity for us there. Kyle Norton, who apparently isn't having the worst of games, but gave it straight to Nasri. And we're into the final minute now, and the chances are this isn't gonna go our way. The throw-in comes in, and we've lost 1-0. I mean, it's not the worst result in the world. Apart from that wonder strike, really, from Aguero, punished us. It's not really a surprise considering how well Man City are doing in the league. But we will still have a game in hand after this. We just got to hope that Newcastle, well, Hull are pretty much relegated, and Reading. So we just got to hope that Newcastle and Norwich don't win today in their game, because we were the early kickoff. And I'll be really gutted if we get relegated, because we'll probably be sacked and that'll be the end of the series. So I really hope that doesn't happen. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.